First strongman competition. I'm so excited, so excited. I have to go there in like 20 minutes, but luckily I live like 5 minutes away, so I really lucked out on that. So I'm wearing my anything but cardio shirt, and then these Nike Pros, and my blue sports bra. The reason I'm showing you this is because I always wear neon to the gym, and I feel like I don't want to change anything up. I don't want to make today any different than any other day to psych myself out. Unlike my bikini competition, it's not whether judges like my physique or not. It's not opinions of someone. Like, if I get the weight up, I get the weight up. Like 100 pounds is 100 pounds regardless. So I'm super excited about that, and I don't see it as competing against other women at all. I'm definitely competing against myself. Like, this is my time to lift my weight, and if I do well, I do well. And if I don't do well but I still get all the weight up, I'm definitely going to consider that a victory for sure. So first we're going to do a press medley. So what I have to do is an 80-pound sandbag press, an 80-pound keg press, a 60-pound circus dumbbell, which is just enormous, and that's what I got all my bruises from, and then a 90-pound axle press and a 100-pound log press. I've gotten all of those up except the log press, so we'll see how that goes. And then there's a deadlift medley, so it's a 175 axle bar deadlift, and then it's a 225 Jeep tire deadlift, and then it's as many reps as possible for the car deadlift, but since I'm a girl, they're not making us do a car, they're making us do 500 pounds of tires, I believe, or 600 pounds of tires. So I posted a video on Instagram doing that actually, so I think I have that one in the bag for sure. And then there's a load medley, so I have to load 130-pound stone, 100-pound tire, 150-pound sandbag, and then I think there's like 2 or 3 miscellaneous items, but one of them is like 120-pound tree stump. So we'll see. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh, and then the last thing is a farmer's hold. So you know how farmers walks, you like hold the weight by your side and walk, but this is just a hold, so you pick it up and you have to hold it for as long as you can. Definitely test your grip. And that one that I'm doing is, it's 130 pounds per side, and the most I've ever done like to walk with is 125 pounds, so we'll see how that one goes, but I'm so excited.
Get it up. Come on. Let's do it. Right there. Get it up. 6. You got it. You got to get him up. Get him up. Come on. Come on. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yeah. Woo. 59 seconds.
Hello friends, so I'm a little late with this vlog post because I'm already in Colorado, but I wanted to go over my Strongman competition. So I put all the videos, if you couldn't see, so I'm just gonna go through it like one by one. So when I got there, I met some really nice people that were very encouraging and uplifting, and they were from Jefferson City, which is like 2 hours from St. Louis, and they did CrossFit. And they were just really nice and like jacked and super strong, but all those girls were in the lightweight class. Then there was one in mine. And then so the first event was the deadlift medley, or just kidding, the press medley. So I got the 80-pound sandbag over my head without a problem. Got the 80-pound keg over my head. I just didn't have a good grip on it the first time, but I got it the second time. Then I went and did the circus dumbbell. So while I was training, I got that, but like barely. Like my lockout was not good. Like it was not good at all. And so it hit my head once, and that hurt really bad. And so it's 60 pounds of metal just like crashing on your head, and it hurt really bad, but I did it the second time and I almost got it. And the third time I did it, when it really knocked me on my head. But then I ran out of time because you only had 1 minute to do each medley. And so obviously I didn't finish that medley. I did not win that medley. And so then I was going inside, and the gym owner's wife was competing in the lightweight, and she came up to me. She's like, "Sweetie, you know you're bleeding, right?" And I was like, "No," and I like touched the back of my head and it was like all bloody. And so she was like helping me clean it off and everything, and then Blake came in obviously. And so he was like the photographer of the event. It was really cute. Since he couldn't compete because of his wrist, he was so upset, and it made me really upset. But so he was there for me the entire time. It was really nice. And then there was a nurse there that is also a nationally qualified strong woman. She's like ridiculous. She's so strong. And she looked at my head and she was like, "Yeah, you probably need a stitch, but she's like, just evaluate it." She's like, "I wouldn't continue competing if I was you." She's like, "You probably have a concussion." And then I went and did a concussion test with a chiropractor, and I basically had one, but I just kept going. And the bleeding finally stopped, and then the deadlift medley was next. So the deadlift medley was like my thing. So then the first thing you had to do was 175-pound axle deadlift, and that was easy. Then I did a 225 Jeep tire deadlift, which was easy, and then I did the 500-pound car deadlift. But I did it was as many reps as you can do in 1 minute. So I did it in 1 minute I got 26 reps total, but 24 with the car deadlift. It was crazy. So I was very happy I won that medley. The person the first person that went, because I was the second girl that went, she got 23, so I was like, shit, that's the number to beat. And so I just like kept going. I like blacked out at one point, I feel like, and I just kept going, and it was great. That was the load medley. So I was not prepared for this medley at all. I almost didn't finish. So you have 1 minute to finish, and I got it in 59.6 seconds. So like I almost didn't finish. So what the first thing was a 100-pound tire. And I was worried about that, but I got it up no problem. And the second thing that really screwed me over with this medley was the 150-pound sandbag. I picked that up once in my life, but like I figured I could still do it. And I think we were supposed to do a 120-pound like at first, but they made us do a 150. And from the lightweight girls, they did 80 pounds and we did 150. So it was a huge jump, almost double the weight. But I finally got it over. And then it was a 120-pound keg and then a 95-pound stone. It was supposed to be a 130-pound stone, but they were very nice to us and they lowered the weight, which was really, really nice. And then it was a 105-pound tree stump, and then it was like something with wheels or something. I don't know. It was like 120 pounds. You had to load that. And so I didn't win that event either. So at the end of these 3 events, the top 3 women girls, we were all tied. Oh, well, we weren't tied. We were like half a point apart. So the last event determined who was gonna win. And so the last event was a farmer's hold. And it was 280 pounds and you had to hold it as long as you could. And I went first and it was terrifying. So I was holding it and I was going. I got it for 46 seconds because I thought my shoulder was gonna dislocate. Like, I've never lifted that weight off the ground, like for farmer's walk ever. So the fact that I like got it off the ground was like impressive enough for me. And so then the other 2 girls went and they beat me by 10 seconds. So one girl dropped and the other one dropped right afterwards. And I think they got 55 or 56 seconds, I don't remember, but it was right around there. And so, I mean, it sucks I was 10 seconds away from winning, but it's all good. I really, really enjoyed myself. It was an amazing experience. Like, I loved every second of it, unlike my bikini competition, which I just hated the whole thing. But no, I really enjoyed it and I really, really want to do another one. So thank you for everyone who supported me along the way and all the congratulations. I am very excited that I took 3rd and I'm so proud of myself for everything I put in 100%. So that's all I could ask for, honestly. So yeah, I'm very excited.